Trembobler.
Sorry, I started recording. I hope that's okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
good.
That's fine.
Thank
So
you.
I went to Trembobler and with James and Mindy, we actually walked from Trembobler to Pevlenica, which is apparently, from what I gathered in the records that I could read, where the last group of Jewish people in Trembobler were rounded up and marched to Plebnica. And I think that's where they were shot and put into a mass grave. We had a very nice young man who was from the museum in Trembobler who actually took us to the Jewish memorial up in the hills, which is very close, apparently, to that site. So I, against the rules in Australia, took some soil from that area and put it in my little medicine bag. And when I came home, I put that in, I planted 2 trees at our farm in King Lake, for those that will have known that. Anyway, and that's where some of the soil from Plevnica is underneath 2 ginkgo trees in King Lake in Melbourne. So there we are. And then from there, we took the train and met you all for that fantastic meeting we had in Köln.
Yeah, it was really fantastic.
So that, for me, that was a very important connection, I think. Yeah.
Where's
All right,
Stevie?
we can start talking again.
Let me try.
Stevie, Stevie is here?
Stevie.
Hi, Stevie, but I think he's only an audio.
I can't see Stevie.
He's an audio. He's only.
The same.
Hi, Stevie.
Exactly the same.
Can we see Stevie?
No.
Stevie, can you hear us?
We saw the photograph.
I may not have a camera.
Yeah, I
He
don't
doesn't
like
have a
the camera,
camera.
but let me see if I can get it.
I'm not sure if it's Peter or George.
Yeah, John also here now.
Yeah,
Is he?
George and Emily.
John.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John is on.
Oh,
Jonathan.
here is John.
Oh,
Finally got there. I was told by good authority that it was 4:30.
I lied.
That was wrong. It serves me right for relying on doctors. Yeah. So, how are you?
Lower your
Which you've
screen.
never done.
Can't see your whole head.
That's okay. Don't worry.
You can't see my whole head. There's not.
Oh, no.
I only have half a
You're
head.
there. That's all right.
There. That better?
Better.
Okay.
Better.
Better. Okay. I'm sorry. I'll switch on the light if you like.
That's good. That's good.
That's all right.
It's good. Good. So how is everyone?
Good.
Good.
Yes, I
Really,
think we're all here now, right?
Ah.
Here we go.
I need to put angle bit really terrible.
I'm right.
Oh.
Voila.
Something better.
Gee whiz.
Can you see the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Jonathan. Thanks for organising it all too, by the way. Yeah.
Sure. I'm the only one here. I'm here on the technical support role, but it's great to see you all. And I was thinking about your grandparents here. That I don't know if they could have imagined this occasion. I think it would have been moving for them.
What they put on.
So these are the Stolperstein stones that Bill mentioned that are next to where your grandparents' house was in Köln. And this is almost exactly 5 years ago in Köln. This is the artist that this is his life project, laying these stones. So this is not the original house. The original house was destroyed in the war, but this is the address that your grandparents lived in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll send this to you. There's a few years ago, we translated letters sent between your grandparents and their children in America and in Israel. So it's now online at the United States Holocaust Memorial Museum. If you search, by the way, for your grandfather's name or grandmother, Philip or Janet Landesberg, that's the first thing Google brings up, so you can read it online. And also all the photos that my grandmother had, they're also, you can see them at this link. So I think that was most of what I had to say. We should mention, I guess, your uncle, who has no representatives in this call. He passed away in 1970, and we also visited him 5 years ago in the graveyard in Cannes.
That's right.
Pretty.
So that's what I had as a kind of introduction. I have a few photos here from history, from I don't know, that kind of where the cousins met, or where photos my grandmother had of her siblings. But if you want, maybe you could each kind of say a few words about themselves, and maybe we can go on from there. So maybe we'll start with Malta and Eli. So you're first.
Not probably, not Martha. Who are the children there? Freddie?
That's
Elisha and Yael.
That's Eli.
no, that's Tvi and Marta
Not
with
Tvi and Martha.
Ellie
Oh, with
and Yael.
Yeah,
Okay.
correct.
Good.
Eli, you want to say a few words, or
No, that was.
Ima?
I'm in a way, I'm in a shock.
In Jerusalem.
Ellie now.
Once upon a time.
That's Yael.
Yeah, so they grew up in Jerusalem. I'll do it. Try to do it for you. You grew up in Jerusalem. I've been in Haifa for many years now, right? And Eli has 2 children. Yael has 4. We have. It's hard to find all of us together. So my brothers have been. Yoav has been in Berlin for a few years. Gilad is in Seattle.
What's he doing in Berlin?
Sorry?
What's he doing in Berlin?
Living.
Yeah, I think real estate.
Real estate. We've got no better place in the world to live other than Germany. Very good. We're forgetting our history, are we?
Yeah, painful subject. Gilad is in Seattle, and he's coming back, I think, in a few months back to Israel.
And Gilad has also 4 children.
Oh, 4 children.
4, 2 boys and 2 girls.
Wonderful.
That's Marta.
Oh, you know before.
And that's Yael.
Yeah.
I think that's Peter.
Yule and
And
Ha.
Gila.
Clara and Yule.
Yeah.
Oh,
Clara and Julie. But we never met.
Yeah, never
He
met.
was already.
You have any idea where this is from?
Tel Aviv. No?
Yeah, it
We met
looks
them-
like
like Tel
a
Aviv.
beach in Tel Aviv.
yeah. Although, yeah, probably is.
Is that my grandfather? What? No. Who
Yeah,
are
yeah.
these people?
Yes, it is.
It is.
Oh, it's my grandpa. It's your father. It's my grandfather.
That's
Okay.
George there.
And Peter, right?
Wait, oh
Yeah.
yeah, wait.
Peter and
Holy
Stephen.
moly. Yeah, that's
Peter and
my,
Stevie, here is Stevie.
And that's Peter, you too, I
Yeah, I
think.
think so.
Yeah, two pictures.
yeah, that's my grandfather. That's my, he looks like
It
he
is on the right hand side.
Oh, it's nice.
Sorry.
Yes.
This is John.
Martha
Yeah,
and Sonny.
Martha. Yeah.
So I think I took this picture. This is 1991 should be. And
Yeah.
This is
Martha and Sonny.
and this is the painting of your grandfather on the wall in their living room.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, one great grandfather.
oh, that's right. I
One that we
remember
have
that.
at my parents' house.
Yeah, I like that.
Ah,
Oh, nice. And Ruth.
This is Gila and Tamar. Gila and Tamar. Gila on the left hand side and Tamar on the right hand side. Hausnell.
yeah, they're first cousins, right?
Yeah. And Martha, Sonny, and Ruth.
That's right.
Also,
That's a nice picture.
This is Tamar on the right hand
Wow.
side.
One from the coat.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
well, this is
Yeah.
at my parents' house
Yeah.
That's right.
in the United States.
That's Yael when she was
Oh,
visiting. I remember Yael from then.
In Jersey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In
Yeah, there are
Clifton.
beautiful pictures of
Wow.
you
That
and
was
Peter.
beautiful.
And
Yeah, I'll send them to you. I was
Busy.
going to send them, but I didn't get
Yeah.
around to it. I found them, but I didn't send them.
Nutley was when I
Send them.
was a kid and then they moved.
The Clifton.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, Martha.
Whose
wedding
is that?
Elisha's and
Elisha's
Enid's
wedding.
wedding.
This
yeah.
is Elisha's wedding.
It's Avram.
Avraham and myself,
Yes.
Etty and Barry and Eli, Yael and Elon.
Elon.
And Sonny, Tzvi, Martha, and Ruth.
And my father is crying from excitement. Really, really. I remember.
Yael's wedding.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Lovely. Hippie land.
Look at that.
so
What year is that?
73.
73. The year before us. Yeah. Okay.
You can tell from the clothes.
Yeah.
Elon.
Hippies.
Elon next to Tzvi.
Is that Peter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Peter.
Yeah.
And in the back, Elisha.
That's right.
Etty.
Etty next to Martha. And Ruth and Elon and Avram. I don't see myself.
And Natiko.
Peter.
Yeah.
No,
Who's
איפה
the-
היא?
On the right.
יונתן, אתה יכול לבוא
Anat,
רגע?
Anat on the right hand side, there's Anat, right?
Yeah. That's just a second. I'll my technical assistance duties.
But it.
Etty, Ruth, Elisha, Avram, and Peter.
זה ככה. תודה.
What year? 73.
Yeah, September 73.
Just a month before the war.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think
Yes.
I was in the officers course. This is why I wasn't
You went there.
attending the wedding. I think I missed it.
Uh-huh.
If it was in September 73.
Oh.
In few weeks, our wedding, Menachem disappeared for half a year because he was in the army. Yeah,
Yom Kippur War.
yeah.
No.
That's who?
This is the photo from over here, I think, from last
Yeah,
time.
but this is quite many years later.
That's the video.
Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't recognize.
And this is from now. I took a screenshot of the.
Right.
Yeah, so I think that's what I have in regards to photos.
Very good. Excellent. Excellent. World Cup records.
Stevie hasn't showed up.
What
So-
about Stevie?
Oh, Stevie. Stevie?
Yeah.
He got disconnected, and he does have a camera, but somehow it's not working.
I wanted to ask if you all have met at some point or other in time.
I met
Not
them
every-
at one point in my life, those two.
Well,
They're on the screen.
We've met everyone other than Stevie. When we were in America, we met
That's right.
George, Peter, and Gina.
That's right. We
That's right.
remember that.
But
And you had a,
Stevie was up north, and we didn't get to meet him, unfortunately.
Yeah.
yeah, you rented a mobile home, right?
Yes,
That's
that's right.
Right.
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
And we
We-
stayed with
Stevie,
Sarah
I
for a
think
few
I met
days.
Stevie only once in my life.
Yeah.
John, I met a few times when he was visiting Israel as a young lawyer.
Ah.
He was traveling to England and used to jump over to Israel from time to time, I remember. Of course, Billy and Meg, we've met many times. Georgia, I think I met twice, once in '79 when we were traveling with Elon and
That's
Dorit
right.
in the
Burlington.
States, and next time I think in Haifa in some restaurant a few years ago.
Yeah.
Of course, Janet and Henry were living in Israel for sometimes in '72, I think, something like that, in kibbutz in Emek, Israel.
Yep.
And of course, last time we met was in Thailand.
Yeah, in Kasamui.
Yeah, Kosovo in 2014.
Is that 14? Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
8 years.
already 8 years. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, Peter was living for a long time in Israel. We've met many, many times.
Right.
Oh,
Stephen,
now
we
we
can
see
see you
Stephen.
now.
Here is Stephen.
Oh, here is Stevie.
Yeah.
Hi, Stevie.
We don't hear you, Stevie.
Hi.
Now we do.
Hello to Stevie.
Hello.
Jonathan, it worked for you.
Yeah.
Finally, it worked for you. Everybody is present.
Is it on now?
Yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, here's
Oh,
Becky.
here's Becky.
Oh, Becky.
Can't see Elon. Oh, there's Elon in the middle.
Okay, can you hear? Can you hear me now?
We can hear
Okay,
you.
can you
sort
can
of.
you hear me?
Oh, here we are.
Oh, hi, Becky.
Sort of.
Hey,
Becky
Becky.
is muted. She's
Rebecca.
now. Okay.
Ellie's very quiet.
You came on.
So we made it. Hi,
Yeah.
everyone.
Hi.
Hi.
Becky.
Who we got there? Who's that?
Becky, this
What?
is my partner, Enrique.
Hi.
Becky's daughter of whom?
Steve.
Stevie.
Stevie.
Ah, okay.
Stevie's daughter.
Stevie, why did you hide your daughter for so long? Such a lovely woman.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
Nice looking.
Where do you live now, Becky?
I'm in Eugene, Oregon.
All right.
Oregon.
Yeah, Oregon.
Oregon. Okay, in the
Yeah,
States.
Oregon.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is he also in Oregon all the time?
The
What's
time.
Stevie is also in Oregon
No, Stevie's in Washington.
and Washington State.
Yeah.
Oh,
Stevie, can you hear us?
Yes.
Where?
Yeah.
Where
Can you
is,
hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
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 Uh-huh.
where is everybody here living? All over, right?
Melbourne.
Australia.
Melbourne, Australia.
And Israel.
Not just Melbourne,
Oh,
Australia.
you should know Melbourne.
My brother was just in Oregon, and I think he was in Eugene like a month ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, they lived in Seattle, and now they're on a trip, a year-long trip around the States. So
Oh, wow. How are they traveling? That's interesting.
So they have a van and they stop for camping. Now I guess it's getting cold. I don't know what they're doing.
Really cold. Yeah, it's like 0 degrees this morning Celsius.
Well,
Yeah, so I hope he's okay.
Camping outside.
So, what is everybody doing though these days?
semi-retired.
Everybody is retired?
No, WB, we're not retired. We're just tired.
Same.
That too.
No,
have
we're
a
having a
that's
good life with the grandchildren now, so it's a nice time of life. I'm sure you're all finding the same. The grandchildren make such a difference around the place.
Yeah,
I have a fantastic.
They're not from you.
we have
Yeah,
already
well,
7 of them.
Oh,
Seven.
Seven.
very good.
And one boy.
We
Yeah.
have 4.
We have 7, one girl and 6 boys.
Wow.
We were building a basketball team, and then we have a coach, and now we have a small how do you call cheerleader?
Cheerleader.
Bus.
Elon, how many? Now?
4.
4, still no more?
4, no more. Yeah. Doesn't depend. It doesn't depend on Dorit and I anymore. So, but 4 lovely, yeah, grandchildren. And you're right, Bill. I mean, they make a difference.
Oh yes, it's a wonderful time.
I just want to remind you what Avram used to say. Children are wonderful, but let them live far away with traveled transporting.
The exact quote was in a different city with complicated transportation.
Yeah. Well, I liked Avram very much, but I have to disagree with that. We have our second daughter Michelle with 2 grandchildren right next door, and it is fantastic.
Yeah, he also changed his mind, but he wouldn't.
My granddaughter Olive, who is 13, mowed our lawns today. That was a terrific thing.
Let you guys know that my daughter Emma from the States knows that I was going to be on tonight, and unfortunately she lives with her dad, but I wanted to tell you that she says hello to all of you and was sorry that she couldn't be a part of this, but I wanted to let everyone know that my daughter says hello to you guys.
Well, thank you. That's nice.
Hello.
Yep, she's a good girl, but pardon my interruption. I was going to forget. I know I was going to forget because it's late and I'm tired, and I was going to forget. So just wanted you guys to know. He says hi.
Gila still working? And
But
Gila still
I'm
working?
Yeah, I'm still working, still teaching, and George also.
Yeah, philosophers don't quit.
Yeah, we are both.
Philosophers.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm working also, still working.
Flying?
Flying a lot, teaching, instructing, and
You're now
air
teaching
photographing. Sorry?
Fantastic. You're teaching to fly.
Yeah.
Very good.
Excellent. I'm still not coming.
Waiting for you. Waiting for you, Janet.
I'm not flying, only on the land.
Janet, what are you doing?
I'm also retired. I'm looking after.
I see.
She's my carer.
And where do you live in Australia?
Sorry?
Where do you live in Australia? Well,
Melbourne.
We live in
Melbourne.
Brighton,
Yeah, it's Melbourne,
Melbourne.
Australia.
Yeah.
We're in the same city. Billy, John, and Jeanette are in the same city, Melbourne.
I see.
Yeah, but in different
Suburbs.
places, different suburbs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice to see your faces.
Sorry.
Bamir, you are silent.
Yeah.
Tell us something.
Alicia, maybe you need a cup of coffee? I can send you.
Ellie, I haven't heard much from you today. You've been far too busy on Facebook sending me things. So you have to say something. I don't know about you all, but I get something probably every day from Ellie.
Yeah.
A lot of Italian stuff and some from Israel. It's all very interesting, but there you are, Ellie, you better say something.
No.
Still no.
Not talking.
He doesn't speak English. Yeah.
Hello.
Everything is great.
Everything is great.
Yeah, I'm still working, although I'm retired. I have 6 grandchildren, and as you said, life is great at this age.
You don't agree?
I agree.
Yeah,
Life is
sure.
great. Excellent phase in our life. Yeah.
Yeah. It's actually quite wonderful that here we are all, well, I'm 80 now, but so we're in the 70s to 80s and still around. That's fantastic, don't you think? Still around.
Who's the oldest?
Bill.
I think Bill.
How old are you, Bill?
80.
Huh?
George,
I'm
you're also
80.
80, right?
I was 80 in May,
Yeah.
and I think
George just
was
turned
80 in November.
Oh, okay.
Is that
November.
right?
George is 80?
Yeah.
George, I think he's 80 in November. Is that right?
Yep. Wow. Yep. Got it.
Yep.
How old are you, Bill?
80. I'm 5 months older than you. How's that?
Yeah.
And who's youngest? Elon?
Elon, I think, is youngest.
Elon is the baby.
Yeah, I was just born recently.
Oh, that's why they couldn't hear me.
Yeah, I was just born recently and trying to, you know, to thrive. Yes, not to survive, to thrive.
Right.
Are you still working in Rambam?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, actually, the end of the year is going to be, I'm going to leave, to retire.
Yeah.
At the end of December, yes.
That's you've been there a long while. That's been fantastic.
Well, I'm not sure about the fantastic, but it's been a while. Yeah.
Elon, what are you going to do when you retire?
Actually, the first thing we are going to do is actually travel, Dorrit and I, and believe it or not, but we're going to spend nearly 2 months in Australia. So get ready, Australia, get ready for us, yes.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, yeah.
Are you coming to the US? Are you?
Well, I am coming, I will be coming but just for a short meeting in New Orleans for a couple of days or so. So, but then at some point, I think we'll come back to the States for a longer period of time and then probably hopefully have a chance to meet you again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do
Be
you
nice. I think the last time we met, George and Emily was
It was in Haifa. Yeah.
it was in Haifa. Yeah, when
we
you
stayed
visited.
with Yael and there was a wonderful party for us.
Yeah, I remember that.
Everybody was there. George has a wonderful photograph of the family.
Are you in Texas?
Yeah,
Yeah, we're in Houston.
we're in Houston.
Houston,
David,
Texas.
the one thing I regret from our visit is you so kindly offered to take us up in your plane and show us all of Israel. And I was too scared. If we ever come back, I'm going to take you up on it.
Come again, come again. Thank you.
David,
Okay.
you remember we flew past Kalkilia. I remember you said this, we'll have to keep away from there. They might kill you. Is that right? Remember that?
Yeah, I remember. I took you. I remember we flew together.
That name is very, very prominent in the news. Like
George,
Yeah.
Hey guys, I don't mean to interrupt, but both my husband and I are getting rather tired, so I think we're gonna say goodbye and have a great holiday. And it was lovely to meet you all, and my mom and dad, because I know you guys. And
Sally, did you
Yeah.
get a chance to introduce Spencer?
I did. This is my
Oh,
husband.
good. Yeah, we came late because we were
I didn't
confused.
want,
about the
everyone
time.
was speaking. I didn't want to be like, well, this is my husband. And
Well,
you
this is
know,
our new son-in-law.
Yep.
How are you?
Yep.
Nice meeting you, Spence.
Nice
But
meeting you.
it was a pleasure to meet all of you, and I wish you all the very best. And I hope that you guys have a great holiday, and maybe we can do this again sometime. And I hope you guys have fun with the rest of the chat session. So,
I see you, Sal.
Bye.
all right, bye everybody.
Bye,
Good
Sally.
night.
Bye, Spence.
Bye, cousin.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh,
bye.
there's-
Can you hear me? Can everybody
Daddy.
hear me?
Yes,
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can hear
Dad,
you.
I was
Why are you
just
so
gonna
silent?
go check on you too.
I kept getting knocked off for some reason, but it's better now. I can see y'all. That's great. Hi, Becky, Enrique.
Hi, Steve.
Can you
Long time no
see
see.
Hi.
Nice to see you again.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, good to see you too. So George did the same thing to me. I offered to take you up in my plane too. You remember, George?
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. I'm consistently
Chicken out.
Yeah.
So Stevie, I should tell you that my brother is also flying on an airplane. And in the beginning I hesitated, but then he came last time, just a few months ago, and he took me to Catalina Island. We flew and we landed on the island and had a wonderful time there.
Santa Catalina.
Did you fly to Avalon?
Yes, and we flew, there's an airport in the sky there. And then we took a taxi to Avalon and spent a few hours and then came back.
When I was a child, I was in Boy Scouts and my summer camps were in Catalina Island.
Really?
So I know I've hiked the whole island. We hiked to the airport. It's so beautiful there. It's really nice.
Yeah, and I also hiked to the airport. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite places. There's a marathon there I want to run someday.
Yeah.
So it'd be really fun. That's so cool.
Right.
That must be a very hard marathon.
What was that?
That must be a very hard marathon.
Yeah, it's a hilly race. Yeah, it really is.
How are you doing, John?
Good, no problems. My dog is well trained now. That's good.
His dog is well trained.
It's good. It's been very wet in Melbourne. We had a very wet winter, but everything's growing beautifully, so it's good. And like everywhere in the world, the government is terrible, and everyone's being supported by the government because of COVID. They could stay home, not go to work, Now they don't want to go back to work. So the Melbourne's changed a lot. Yeah, a lot. It's not
because of
the
COVID?
Melbourne of the past. Yeah.
But has it come back now?
Anyway.
Not the city.
Yeah.
What was the-
It's-
what was-
it's-
what's
has
the
a
To
question?
comeback.
everyone around the world, that there's a big rivalry between Melbourne and Sydney. Yeah, you know, Sydney is a very beautiful city, and Melbourne is a very staid city, you know, but very well planned and beautiful. Elon will tell you, he knows.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear every word.
But do you agree? I don't know. Anyway, so where are you going to travel in Australia, Elon?
Well, we're just making the plans now, but we'll be in Melbourne for a while. And then we thought about spending a week or 10 days in Tasmania.
Lovely
Oh,
place.
very nice. Good choice.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then probably
At that
coming
time of
back.
year,
Yeah, coming back to Melbourne and spend some time in Sydney also. And maybe travel around.
good.
But it's
Yeah.
going to be the East Coast. Yes.
Yeah.
You went
Good.
last time as well.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Elon, you traveled to Queensland last time, didn't you? You went to Queensland, didn't you?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
We were with
but-
you. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you got Dory got sick.
Who got sick?
She got the balance, right?
Oh, yes, I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, so
Dorit, yes.
you stayed with us in Queensland, that's right. For a short
Yes.
time, very
No.
short time.
Yeah, very short because Dory got sick. She had the middle ear infection or the
Yeah,
balance. What do you call it? Yeah, indigo.
Vertigo,
Something.
yes.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Labyrinthitis.
Vertigo. That's what she.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How is she? How is she doing?
She's doing very well. Yeah, she's doing great.
She must be very happy that Bibi got elected again.
Well, we want, I mean, this is really a nice meeting. I mean, all the cousins.
He doesn't
Politics.
want to go into politics.
Don't
Democracy,
Yeah,
remember?
Bibi.
Democracy. The people vote. People vote.
Still democracy, still.
I wanted to ask how much you heard about each other, kind of growing up, or like when a cousin was born. How did you know about it?
With
We
the
exchange
internet, yeah.
messages.
Messages, yeah. It's like,
So
like the internet now, you know, and it's not instant, you know, everything's straight away, but in those days it was post. Yeah.
Yeah, so I have a few letters kind of from I think mostly from Clara to my grandmother.
yeah.
And this is 1960, and it started out in German, and then at some point it transferred to English. So it's probably all of your births are here somewhere.
Yeah,
I guess.
Jonathan,
Mhm.
one of the things that I found very interesting was when we were looking into the history and the photographs and the letters, was to download some of the original letters in the brochure or in the book that you've made. There's the English and German German and English translations, but we can actually download some of the original letters. And what I think is nice about that is to see the handwriting of particularly Jeanette, and occasionally Philip at the end says love from Philip. Yeah, like most men just add the little addendum at the end. But that I found fascinating in the history, is to be able to, you know, with a handwriting, you can almost look into the heart of the person or into the emotions of the person and see them through their handwriting. So that's an interesting little thing. I've made an addendum to that booklet with those letters. It's a terrific addition. So thank you for all that. You've done a fantastic job over the years, collating it all and following it through. It's been a wonderful exercise for me. Thank you.
Sure.
The book was wonderful. The book that you together with all the letters was wonderful thing.
Yes, so you can see it online here, and also the family tree. So
that's been a really good addition. I think the way you've done that, and I've added our side of things to it, but that's a terrific thing. I've done some in the past through ancestry.com, but it's nowhere near as friendly as this one. It's a much better thing. So I think that's a really great family tree.
Yeah, it goes up in your grandmother's branch. It goes up to 1827.
Yeah.
So
wow.
Interesting.
But I'd encourage everyone to look at that, and if there's little additions you can make for dates of birth or death as well. But it's a terrific thing to have, I think, for the family, for the future generations.
Yeah. I have to try and work at that.
Yeah.
So I have a very nice, I have a very nice painting that was done of Clara, of my mom Clara, when she was a little girl, Johnny, but I haven't gotten to it yet, but I have it here in front of me. I'll try and put it up so you can see. It's a really beautiful painting. Peter and I have, well, we passed it around. Peter had it for a while down in California, and I have it now. Maybe George wants to get it next, but let me put this up and see if you can see it clearly.
I think there is a painting of her holding a ball in the hand, a red ball.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, beautiful.
Can you show us the bottom of the photo of the painting?
It might be.
Can you show us the bottom of the painting?
Yes,
Here,
Yeah.
I remember. You see, I remember the red ball in her hands.
Oh,
Yeah, it's very, very sweet painting. Really kind of captures her.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh yeah, beautiful.